Hi, everybody, and welcome to NSS. This is the Reynolds Report. There are only 3 people that I can think of who can make actual legitimate news by changing their hairstyle. Jennifer Aniston, that jerk Justin Bieber, and Tom Brady. Well, Tom gave a press conference yesterday where he had some things to say. I couldn't really concentrate on his words, though, because I was mesmerized by his new do. And so were a lot of other people. Here are some of the things they were compared to on social media. Megyn Kelly from Fox News. One of Tim Allen's kids from Home Improvement, Senator Elizabeth Warren, Zach from Saved by the Bell, a guy from an 80's Molly Ringwald movie. I don't care which one. What? 16 candles? That's fine. A middle-aged soccer mom, women's soccer star Megan Rapinoe, one of the new kids on the block, Sean Hunter from Boy Meets World, and Matt Damon in Good Will Hunting. And you know what? They all kind of work. That fine, upstanding young man, Chris Brown, was arrested for assault with a deadly weapon Tuesday, following a day-long standoff with cops at his Los Angeles home. Police were gathered outside the singer's residence for hours after a woman called 911, alleging Brown threatened her with a gun. But he refused to allow the authorities inside without a warrant. Brown slammed the cops during an Instagram rant he recorded from inside his house while they were gathered outside. In his video, Chris denied allegations that he pulled a gun on the woman.
So I'm asleep half the damn night. I just wake up. All these mother helicopter choppers is around. Police out there at the gate. Come on, my what the else do y'all want from me, bro? I stay out of the way, take care of my daughter, do work. I don't even ugly trifling whatever the it is. I'm not on that, bro. I'm way too tired and I want to be dealing with this bull. Y'all, every 3 months y'all got tired of me, right? It gotta be. Every 3 months y'all come up with something, bro. What is it? What's gonna be next? I'm a fart an elephant? Come on, my but at the same time, when I call the police for stalker people that are endangering my life, they don't come to the next day. Let somebody make a up allegation about me. And oh yeah, the whole SWAT team. I'm innocent. Everybody. I'm tired of hearing this.
Later, cops retrieved a gun and drugs from a duffel bag Chris threw out the back window of his home. Brilliant. Brown's accuser was later identified as a beauty pageant winner named Bailey Curran, who claims the singer pointed a gun at her and demanded she leave his home because she admired a piece of his friend's jewelry. Brown's attorney arrived at his home during the police standoff, at which point the singer's entourage exited his home and lined up outside to be checked for weapons by police. After a full day of police investigation and Brown being questioned and tested for drugs, he was released on $250,000 bail. More to come on this. Politician Anthony Weiner just got caught sexting his junk to a woman for the 3rd time. But now, he's finally getting smart. Check out his new app, Instagrab. I think it's hilarious the guy's name is Weiner.
How many times has this happened to you? You snap a picture of your goods, and then before you know it, you're sexting somebody. Again! Don't you wish you could grab that photo back before your marriage, like your political career, goes up in flames? Well, now you can. Introducing the new app from Anthony Weiner and Instagram. It's Instagrab. Now you're free to send pictures of your junk to everybody for a maximum of 10 seconds before they're Instagrabbed back. It's perfect.
Oh my God, look at this. Where'd it go?
And with Instagram, you can add filters to your photo to make objects look better than they really are. Get Instagram today, because no one knows more about grabbing their junk than Anthony Weiner.
Ryan Lochte is doing Dancing with the Stars. This is so predictable. If he doesn't win, he'll just say he was robbed. You know what? Just for fun, they should make him dance to Duran Duran's Rio. A woman in Oklahoma returned from vacation to find 10 strangers living in her home. Hey, it could have been worse. It could have been relatives. A new study says people have too many things, but not enough money. I read this yesterday on my iPhone 6S while I was waiting by the mailbox for my welfare check. Republican leaders say they've had enough of Maine Governor Paul LePage's violent racist comments. They either want him to straighten up his act or run for president. An Alaska Airlines flight had to make an emergency landing after a passenger began acting irrationally and tried to open the plane's door. Fellow passengers say that he kept babbling something about him and the rest of the swim team being robbed at gunpoint. The World Gravy Wrestling Championships were held in England last weekend. Unfortunately, there was no winner in the heavyweight division because the first guy who got into the ring ate it all. A survey found that having the person behind them kick their seat was the #1 pet peeve among airline travelers. Mine is when the flight attendant pulls away the blanket while I'm touching myself to the women in Sky Mall magazine. Time for Nobody Gives a Miley Cyrus's VMA award for Wrecking Ball is up for auction on eBay. This news brought to you by Lysol Disinfectant Wipes. Hey, crazy chick, nobody gives a fuck. Ratings for the VMAs were down this year. Just as I expected, not enough Kanye, responded Kanye. Hey, VMAs, nobody gives a fuck. And Larry the Cable Guy says Hillary Clinton as president will be the end of the country. Evidently, he heard a rumor that Hillary wants to put a huge tax on inbreeding. Hey, redneck, nobody gives a fuck. Thanks, everybody. We have a new episode of the Reynolds Report for you every weekday. Be sure to check out NSS Live, starring Frank D'Angelo, and his Celebrity Talk panel featuring hockey legend Phil Esposito, every Tuesday and Thursday right here on NSS.